This segment is sponsored by Blue Water Homecare. Blue Water Homecare offers families in Austin and surrounding areas the convenience, safety, and comfort of 24-hour private home care. Here to tell us more about it this morning is Jennifer Prescott. Jennifer, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk about this, Jennifer, because this can be really difficult for families to call out. What are some signs your loved one might need support in the home? And how can adult children identify safety concerns maybe in their parents' house?
So if you're looking at some things like falls, possibly some infections, emergency room visits, hospitalizations, those are some of the things that you want to think about when you are making decisions about maybe your loved one might need a little bit of help. Now the next thing is during those visits to see our family members. When we walk into the home and they come to the door, we want to actually look to see how their physical functioning is. Are they able to open the door on their own? Do they do this thing that my dad does? It's sort of furniture surfing, where he goes from one place to the next to keep himself safe. He doesn't like to use his cane, and he definitely doesn't like to use a walker. One of the things that you want to do is actually look for those signs, like are they having difficulty with their mobility? And as you approach the living room or the kitchen, are they able to sit down? Do they need to use some additional assistance from you? The other thing that I tell people is, what happens when you go to someone's house? They always ask you, can I get you a cup of water? Can I get you a coffee? Can I get you a cup of tea? And what do we always do? No, we're okay, I don't want to impose. So one of the things that I'm going to encourage you to do is actually ask them for water or really a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. The importance of that is you're able to watch them actually go into the kitchen, open up the refrigerator to get some milk, open up the cabinets to get a cup or coffee, and you're able to see that executive functioning. And so that's one of those things that you know, do they have everything okay in their brain? Do they have some memory deficits? Are they able to do this? And then when you sit down with them, you're able to sort of see, how was this process? Are they out of wind? Are they short of breath? Are they wobbly when they sit down?
And you also want us maybe to take a peek in the cabinets, expiration dates, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. And opening the refrigerator. So one of the things about the refrigerator is expiration dates, like you were talking about. So going in there, do they have enough food? Think about the process that it takes to actually make your grocery list. We want to make sure that these people are getting the food that they need, getting the nutrition, getting the hydration that they need. And a lot of times you'll notice that their cupboards are bare, and it's because they can't get to the grocery store, or they actually don't know how to make meals anymore. It's too physically difficult for them to do that.
How then can we effectively communicate with someone who's aging to assess their well-being?
Nobody wants someone else to tell them what to do, how to live, right? And so if we come in this with guns a-blazing, they're gonna automatically be sort of pushed off. And they're gonna think that you're trying to take over their lives, you're gonna put them in a nursing home or assisted living. And that's not always the answer. We're able to safely age in place and keep people at home with our company.
Let's talk about how Blue Water Homecare helps seniors live safely at home, or to use the term that you said there, age in place.
Right. So my husband Travis and I started Blue Water Homecare. So we're locally owned and operated 4 years ago. And we started our company because we are in the sandwich generation. So what that means is we have elderly parents, and we also take care of younger children. Ours are aged 9 to 20. And so we wanted to have an opportunity to have our mother-in-law who lives with us, have her some assistance with activities of daily living, bathing, dressing, grooming, meal preparation, grocery shopping. Also some assistance, we're both working, of course, and we have 4 children. We needed some assistance with, taking her to the hairdresser, doctor's appointments, those kind of things. And having a professional that can take notes for you and everything is very helpful. So we decided to start our company kind of forward thinking and knowing that in the future that we were going to need care for our own family members. And it's turned out that we've served about 1,000 clients in the Austin and surrounding area since we started 4 years ago.
Well, that's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I think so many families want that. Nobody wants to take the independence away from their aging loved ones. So a really interesting discussion this morning. If someone's watching and they want to learn a little bit more about what you have to offer, how can they learn more about your 24-hour private home care?
Call us at 512-872-2955. You can also check us out at bluewaterhomecare.com.
Sounds good to me, Jennifer. Thank you for sharing with us
Thank you for
today.
having me.
This segment is sponsored by Blue Water Homecare.